That's really nice. I liked it better in the leaf though when you did the.
Are you guys full right now at this moment?
No.
Okay, so we're gonna order a little bit more meat then.
All right.
Okay, so you guys said you really wanted to eat something, and I brought you to eat the tastiest, most famous of all Korean foods that everyone loves. Can you guess what it is?
It has to be Korean barbecue.
Now, there's many different types of Korean barbecue. What type do you guys want to eat the most?
Something with pork.
We're getting closer.
Pork belly?
Pork belly is the answer, although I looked up this restaurant and they have lots of different kinds of meat, so we're gonna try many different kinds.
Okay.
It is really cold, so let's go in there, get the fire going, and get that meat on the grill. Ready? Let's go. If you guys see these chairs, because there's no place to keep the jackets, if you pull it down like this, there's actually a plastic bag inside.
Oh, really?
So you can put your jacket inside of the plastic bag, and then it prevents your jacket from smelling from like the charcoal in the meat.
I don't know if mine will.
He has a blanket.
I have a blanket instead.
If yours doesn't have a bag, just put your jacket in there. When you eat barbecue, when you eat with charcoal, it can make a smell and it'll stick to your clothes. If you put it in there, it won't stink later,
It is really nice.
right? And it's space saving.
Yeah.
They think of everything.
Yeah. It's all about space
Optimization?
optimization. Better at English than I am. 사장님, 저 주문할게요. 삼겹살 2인분하고 목살 2개 주세요. 감사합니다. The spoons and the chopsticks are all done by ourselves. Have you guys ever had meat like this before? Like where you cook it on a grill by yourself?
Outside of Korean, no.
In Sweden, is it kind of like everything's already prepared when you come out?
Yeah. I mean, again, it's like Asian restaurant. If it's like, you don't really do that. Otherwise.
But in Korea, that's kind of like, I wouldn't say a traditional dinner, but it's everybody likes it. It's like, oh, let's treat ourselves. Let's go eat samgyeopsal. Kind of like a celebratory, like it's something that's it's not done every day, but
It's a little fancy.
yeah, a little fancier than just eating like rice and soup. And,
It's really nice. It's like a social thing as
yeah,
well.
it's very social. Like a lot of drinking is like a big thing here, you know. But it's in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
We're not trying to drink nothing. I'm not drinking it.
We have a job to do. No,
Whoa.
Doesn't it look good? Like, do you guys know what all this stuff is?
I have no idea.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go in and explain everything, but when you guys eat Korean food, like, are you guys still having to get used to the fact that there's so many side dishes? Because that's really one thing that's really famous about Korean food is like you get so many side dishes with everything.
Yeah, I'm still getting used to it.
Because in Sweden, is it kind of like you get one meal, but it just all comes out at one time, and it's not like you get your main dish and the sides, and that's it, right?
Pretty much. You get a big plate and everything's on top of the plate.
You know, I was actually wondering this. In Sweden, what is like food sharing culture like? Here, like if you have a soup or you have meat or whatever, everybody just uses their own spoon and it doesn't matter if it touches, like it's not a big deal. What's it like in Sweden?
I really enjoy like the culture in Korea. Because in Sweden, like if we're with friends or family, it's like, oh, that looks really good. Can I try some? And you take like, one bite and that's it. Because like everyone orders their own thing. But here, like as you said, it's like, yeah, take anything, whatever you want. And you kind of order for the table and not for people.
Right.
And I really like that.
That's part of the eating in Korea, though, like the bonding experience. Like that's why Korean people find, oh, let me buy you a meal, or let's eat together. It actually means more than just like, okay, I'm hungry, let's eat. It's like kind of a bonding thing.
I like that.
Do you guys recognize any of this stuff here on the table here? Quiz time, quiz time. What is this?
Kimchi.
What kind of kimchi?
Dried.
Dried kimchi. It's leek.
Oh.
How about this? Do we know what this is?
I have no idea what that is. Is it a carrot? That looks like a carrot.
Kind of close, but no.
A radish?
It is a radish, okay. Okay, oh, how about this?
It's also radish.
Okay, you're eating, good. Oh, how about this?
I know that's garlic, but I don't know what that is.
This is called samjang. When you eat it with the gogi, it's really good.
Oh.
So these are the charcoal, it's out. 감사합니다. So like there's different ways to eat gogi with different types of heat source. This is charcoal, straight up just charcoal. You guys know charcoal is like, you know,
Yeah.
it's burnt. But they also have gas. People eat it with gas too. And other people eat it with like cold briquettes. So there's different ways to eat it. This I like the most because it really gives you like different flavor, like a smoky,
Oh, it affects the flavor
like a
of the
barbecue
meat.
flavor. Yeah, so when they say Korean barbecue, it's like So in some Korean restaurants, workers will actually come in and grill it for you or bring the meat up for you. I guess it's not all DIY.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, they get some help. Cook with charcoal and like some of the fat drips off of samgyeopsal because samgyeopsal has a lot of fat on it. It can cause a fire to come up. which is great because it helps with the flavor. Yeah. But that's why a lot of times they help.
Okay.
And they know better than all of us how to grill meat. This is 삼겹살, which is the pork belly, and this is 목살, which is like the meat from the back of the neck of the pig.
Okay.
I personally like 목살. Have you guys tried any of this before?
No, I don't think so.
Well, you guys are in for an experience. The reason why this is in this little tin is because there's oil on the bottom there and it'll cook on the fire, the kimchi roll. So you'll have fried kimchi. 감사합니다.
I can see the fire you were talking about.
See, right? Yeah.
Is like the dipping the same thing? Like everybody shares that dip sauce, kind of. When
Yeah, this one you do. But it's on the fire, so like you don't have to worry about like germs.
Okay.
So like in Korea, when you eat meat like this, part of the experience is that you do it yourself. You guys haven't tried this, right?
We've done it once when we've been here.
Oh, really? Yeah. So you're confident?
I'll give it a shot.
Okay, he's gonna try.
Just like flip these.
Yeah, when it looks like it's done, because this is pretty thick
Yeah.
compared to this one, so you want to keep a close eye on it. See, like all that fire popping up? Nice.
Oh, me and Lucas were just talking about how the charcoal smells like home. A lot of outdoor culture in Sweden, like going to the woods and stuff, and making fires and grilling and sausages and stuff. So like having that charcoal smell was really nice.
Oh, little taste of home.
Yeah, exactly. I have a wood burner in my home, so especially during the winter, we have a fire going on in the house, and it gets really warm.
In Korea, it's hard to have an open fire because there's so many. It's like all city, really. Yeah. So you can't really do that. But this is the one place where you can experience real barbecuing,
Yes.
Do you have anything? There's no DIY cooking in Sweden, right? No. Everything comes out prepared.
Yeah.
So this is like a unique thing to experience, right?
Yeah.
You pay the money, you get the meat, but then you got to cook it yourself.
Yeah.
Have you guys tried 된장찌개 before? Remember when we were eating the raw meat, the peppers, and we dipped it in that sauce? Yeah. This soup is made from that sauce.
Ah, I see.
So we should try it while we wait for the meat.
Is this tofu inside as well?
Yeah, there's tofu, there's probably meat, and there is made with the soybean paste base. Do you guys not use soybeans in Sweden?
No.
Is that not a thing?
Not that often, no.
Oh, really?
Like soybeans, recently I've been for making vegetarian food.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of like a...
But it's never like soy taste. Like it's
right.
never.
They make it taste like a hamburger. or
Yeah,
something.
exactly.
It's very savory. What do you guys think?
It's good.
It was really good.
I noticed there's a lot of spices in this as well.
Yeah. Koreans will eat jjigae, like this particular soup with like rice and like side dishes for dinner. It's pretty healthy too. Can you tell that this is like a charcoal smell?
Yes. Yeah.
So you can tell like that. Now you see what I mean when I say like it's gonna affect the taste of the meat.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is it common to eat this with mushrooms?
Yeah, actually. So in most Korean restaurants, they'll usually give you a big mushroom like this. But we should try the meat while it's still hot. Just try the meat first before we do the.
This is a neck meat.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Dude, it tastes good without anything, right?
Yeah, without anything.
Just the meat. Can you taste the smoky barbecue flavor?
Yeah.
So wait, you're wearing a light color. I just bought this, and I don't want to ruin this. Do you guys want an apron? So it
Yeah.
doesn't splash onto your shirt?
I'd love to.
I'm okay for this one.
You're okay. You're wearing dark. Do you want an apron?
No, I'm like,
You're good. You're wearing black. You're all right. You want one, right?
I want.
Okay.
Please. Thank you.
We try to keep our clothes in good condition around here.
Yeah. I bought this in Korea as well, so I wanna keep it as well.
So here's the real way, the best way of eating meat. All right, everyone grab a leaf.
Okay.
Everyone grab some lettuce. You guys have never tried it like this?
no.
Really? This is gonna be an experience. So put your meat on. Yep. This is kind of where you get to choose what you want to put on, right? We got our sauces too, so if you want to use salt or mustard or whatever, you can do that. I'm gonna put some salt on mine. Just dip it a little bit. Put whatever side dish you want. Also, if you want to put this pickled radish, which is also very good. And then, you guys see this samjang? I like to put a lot of this because I love it.
I'm gonna try a little bit at first.
Then you just fold it up, closes all the ends. And that's the thing, this is a one bite meal,
I
one
see.
time. In Korea, people like to eat it like this. Pack it in, because it's first of all, you get all these vegetables. Sometimes if you like rice, like they'll bring you rice and then you can put rice in it, but sometimes not. That's another great thing about Korea. Side dishes, you don't get charged for them. If you want a refill, they
Really?
just give you a refill. So we each had one piece of lettuce, right? They just brought us a refill. So the real, where you pay the money, it's from this, the meat and like the drinks or whatever, like that kind of stuff. But all these side dishes, free refills until you're done.
Really nice.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
Ever eaten a whole radish?
Not really.
I'm gonna try one more time.
All right.
I want to try with the sauce.
Okay. This is a sauce made from anchovy. It's like anchovy marinade.
Ah, okay.
Dip it in. It's a little fishy, but it's a nice contrast to just like the straight up.
Do you dip the mushroom in something or?
You can dip it however you want. That's the beauty. Korean, like eating this kind of meat, though, you can have it however you want. There's no one way to eat anything.
Okay, so
That was really nice. I liked it better in the leaf though when you did it.
So I heard that you actually also did a study abroad in Japan.
I did, yeah.
So what do you think is the big difference between Japanese and Korean food?
Spice is definitely one thing. Korean food has a lot more like just like spices in general, and Japanese food is usually just like a couple ingredients, there's like one clear flavor, but Korean food is more like chili, savory, spice, yeah.
like all of this is just like lunch in Sweden.
Now, do Swedish people, do they have big portion sizes?
Not as big as American sizes that you've seen, but like I think it's a bit bigger than some countries. I think.
I think it varies a lot, I think.
When you come to Korea and you get a Korean portion size, is it similar?
Smaller.
Smaller?
I would say it's smaller.
Because of the way you eat things, it changes, because like you would have a plate of like we talked about before, like meat, potatoes, and then greens. So it's like, it's different that way as well. I can't even comprehend like this portion size because I don't know how to like manage it in my head.
And counting in the sides as well.
It's a lot of food if you count everything
Yeah,
together.
exactly.
Yeah. So you've been here for so long though.
Yes.
What do you find to be your favorite Korean food?
It's hard to beat this.
Oh, this is your favorite. What about you guys? You guys have been in Korea for a while? You can go, you can eat, you can eat, you can eat, you can eat. I 먹어. Comfortable.
Damn, really?
I had a question though.
Yes.
Because you know kimchi is pickled cabbage, right? I mean, with spice. Do you use that pickled stuff in Sweden?
Pickled onion.
Like a side dish or like a condiment?
Usually, but that's also like, it's not a Swedish food, but it's not uncommon maybe.
So it's like a pickle then.
Yeah.
We also have pickled herring.
How do you eat pickled herring?
It's our national food.
Really?
Yeah.
Pickled herring, when you open it, it can smell really bad, and some might puke and vomit. when
I'd
you do
imagine
that.
so.
So the trick is you need to open it underwater, and then it doesn't smell bad, and like the taste is kind of the same, but you don't notice it as much because it's.
Be honest. You guys have been in Korea for a minute. This is not the first time eating samgyeopsal, is it?
No.
When you first ate it, what was your first impression?
That it was so good without like any spices that we add ourselves. The meat in Sweden, we add a lot of spices to make it taste good, but this you just grill it and then
It's
tastes
just the
good.
meat.
Yeah.
It's like, how did you guys end up eating it?
I was invited at first because some of my friends were going. I tagged along, and I knew it was a little bit fancy, but I didn't know you had to cook it at the table. A surprise for the first time, yes. I thought it was so good, so I had to bring these two along.
We actually went for, I had my birthday in Korea.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, 6th of January.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. And we went in the evening.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, but you guys knew in advance what samgyeopsal was, right?
I knew it was meat, but that's as far as it
Oh.
goes. But I don't know if you knew.
No idea. I just listened to what he says we're gonna do, and then I go.
So you guys follow him when it comes to the Korean food?
Yeah.
You guys trust him?
I do.
Are you guys full right now at this moment?
No.
Okay, so we're gonna order a little bit more meat then.
Okay.
Meat is good. 그러면 사장님 혹시 목살 3인분 더 주시겠어요? 감사합니다. Usually they have another thing like in Korea, right, where you can have like something like in addition to the meat. Like, do you guys have anything here that you want? Like 후식 냉면, which is like cold noodles. It has ice in it. And it's a little bit sour and tangy, but it's usually really good after you eat meat. So they have this that has like a cold soup. And then they also have bibimbap, which is with just a spicy sauce. So there's no soup, but it has like a sauce in it. Steamed eggs. Have you guys tried steamed eggs before?
Are they like,
Not steamed eggs, no.
So they're the ones that comes out in a clay pot and it's like very soft, like a souffle almost.
I've never had that.
You guys want to try that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the ice noodles.
One naengmyeon and one 계란찜. So we'll order like that. And eggs.
What did you say the name of this?
That's a radish.
Because I thought it was pretty similar to tanmuchi.
It is kind of, yeah. Kind of. But it's made a little bit differently.
Yes, because tanmuchi is usually yellow.
Yeah, though they have clear one too, but usually, traditionally, it's pretty yellow.
Okay.
I feel like this
I'm looking-
is so big.
I look forward to you.
So say was a moksal, was that the pork belly?
Samgyeopsal is the pork belly. That's not this one. This one is the meat around the neck.
Yeah.
See, if you look at that pig up there, those are all the different parts of the pig that they eat. So moksal is at the very top. At the very big one, it says samgyeopsal. All right.
That looks really fluffy.
Yeah.
This is the cold noodles. So this has obviously ice broth, and this is yellow, like Asian style mustard. So if you like it spicy with that tang, you put the mustard and the vinegar.
I hate mustard, but I like vinegars. If I take first without the mustard.
Okay, okay.
I would like it without the mustard as well.
Without?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll try it.
That should be enough. Mix it up. We're all friends now, so just mix it up. I don't care if you use. We have to cut the noodles first because they're really chewy. So we cut the noodles first, and then you mix it. Imagine cutting noodles at the table. Isn't that weird to you guys? Or isn't that weird, but isn't that
That's
like
very weird.
strange?
Yeah.
So he said, take some noodles, put it on here, and then put a piece of meat on top, and then eat it. It's really good.
Okay.
Also, this thing all deflated, so you gotta hurry up and eat it.
Oh yeah, it's deflating.
This is really fluffy.
Yeah.
That's probably the softest egg I've ever had in my
Right?
life.
It's a very unique way of eating eggs. So see this clay pot? It's made out of clay, so you can actually put it onto a fire. And you put egg and water, and it boils it while also steaming it.
Oh, okay.
So it goes up like a souffle. When you guys are ready, we'll try the naengmyeon. So you can eat it with the meat, you can eat it without the meat, you can eat it however you want. So just enjoy it however you wish. Why am I blowing on it? It's cold.
Chewy.
Chewy. It's also kind of tangy and sour. It's not spicy. Tangy and sour. It's very different than a lot of other Korean noodles.
It was really good. It was weird that they were cold. It's just like, my brain thinks it's gonna be hot, so I'm like a bit careful, but then it's cold, so it's,
I really like it.
yeah, it's good.
It's really refreshing in the summertime. Try the soup. The soup's where the money's at.
Oh, that's good.
You like the soup?
Oh yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
So do you eat this like as a whole meal as well? Or is it usually just like as a side like we do?
In the summertime, you can eat it as a whole meal. But it's also really popular to eat it with, people eat it with like dumplings too. So you can have like a little bit of both. Who wants to eat out of the big bowl?
I can do.
Okay, he'll do it. Yeah, because you want to put the mustard in there, yeah. Okay, that's enough.
Oh, fine.
How is it with the mustard? Does it taste different with it?
Yeah, there's a bit like of a background spice kind of, but it doesn't take over as much as I thought it would. How is like Korean culture with slurping food? It's good etiquette and others it's bad. Because in Europe it's always bad to slurp,
A
basically.
lot of Western cultures typically think slurping or making sounds when you eat or chewing with your mouth open is very, rude. But it depends on what you're eating. Like you don't want to be obnoxious with it. Like you don't want to be like over the top. But some noise, because like a lot of soups are really hot. You can't not, like you have to you have to do it because otherwise it's too hot. I think moderate sound is okay. But if you're like going crazy with it, then that's like obviously not good.
It's not seen as like something
No.
something of good manners or bad manners. It's just like neutral.
Yeah,
it's
it's kind of
expected to
like-
happen.
Depending on how much you do it.
But like even these noodles, like how are you supposed to put it in your mouth without making a sound? Because you have to do that.
Yeah.
In America you probably wouldn't, but they don't really have noodles like they have here in America, so or wherever. Do they have any noodle dishes in Sweden?
Spaghetti and meatballs, maybe?
Oh really?
Yeah, and with meat sauce as well.
Pasta is like one of the most common things to eat in Sweden.
Really?
Like pasta and potato, I think.
Well, the type of pasta dishes are not going to be boiling hot like they are here.
No, because it usually like, unless like here, if you have noodles, usually in a soup, or like at least like a bigger sauce, but like it's not gonna be like straight from the kettle. If you like instant noodles or something, or like even restaurants here, you go and it's like, you have to wait for like 5-10 minutes before you can even eat it.
When we first came here and these soups came out, they're still boiling.
Yeah, exactly. You
Is
wouldn't
that
have that.
strange to you?
I hadn't thought about it until you said it, but it's like, yeah, that's pretty strange.
I can see why, because in America or not, it's anywhere else that's not here. If someone brought me like a boiling bowl of something, I'd be like, That's how you know it's fresh. We gotta eat this before it gets cold, because it's still hot, right?
Right.
It's still really hot. The clay insulation keeps it hot for a long time.
Yeah. You can imagine.
So what do you guys think about like cooking at the table? Like,
Maybe a campfire, maybe. At the same place where you're sitting, kind of. That would be the only time.
That would be the only time
Campfire.
Yeah, a campfire.
That's not really at home either.
No, very unique, very different.
But I really enjoy it. It's like food and activity in one, almost.
That's why a lot of people bond over eating stuff like this.
It's a nice social aspect too.
So are you guys enjoying your samgyeopsal, your meat?
Enjoying it very much.
Is it any different from when you guys ate it for his birthday?
Well, we didn't have the leaves.
Oh, really?
Yes, there was none, or we just didn't take them.
There must have been.
I don't think so, no, because that was like the buffet style. So they had like the vegetable section as well, and I didn't see like big leaves because they had like kimchi and they had this and they had radish and stuff. But I didn't see any leaves, big leaves.
I've never heard of a meat place that does that.
Yeah, we probably must have.
We did have rice.
But you can get rice too if you want to order it separately. Did you guys have fun today?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was really nice.
Walking around in the cold. This is a good way to end the cold, freezing day of walking around the market.
The perfect way.
All right, you guys enjoy the meat?
Yeah.
All right. Well, there's one last thing that Korean restaurants do. This is smell removal. See, Korean restaurants have really, really good service.
Yeah.
They give you like a little service station. They give you. Does your clothes smell right now? Like anything?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit? Okay, so then you got to spray this so it gets rid of the smell. So you don't bring it back into your home. You can spray each other.
Okay. Did you?
This is true friendship. There you go. Yeah, just put it back and then that's it. 잘 먹었습니다. 안녕하세요. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.